Okay, so the class is being recorded. For recording purposes, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Dr. Sameh, and this is EL111. So like I said, and like I promised, we're supposed to finish theme 1 tonight, inshallah. This is where we stopped last time. It was the last part of the, I think, was it the speaking part that we were doing? I don't, okay, no, it was the listening part. Okay, anyway. So this is where we start, joining sentences with after and before. We spoke about the need sometimes for joining sentences. People, it's not a luxury. You don't just join sentences because you like it. You join sentences for practical reasons, right? We spoke about that. We said if we have the idea of joining or combining sentences, you would have um, to use a conjunction, right? Sometimes we call it a conjunction, sometimes we call it a connector. You're familiar with most of the conjunctions, and I'm sure you use them without knowing that they have this label or this name. When I say after, when I say before, when I say because, when I say so, or when I say even when I say where in the middle of a sentence, when I say nevertheless, when I say yet, but these are all conjunctions, and we use them in order to join sentences together. So what happens when we join sentences together? We end up having one sentence. Instead of having two separate sentences, we end up having one sentence. So we can join sentences in a sequence with after and before. And the choice of the conjunction is not random. You don't just choose any conjunction and that would be it. You have a list of conjunctions, and choosing this one over that one has a logic and a philosophy behind it. You cannot, for example, use before in the place of after, or after in the place of before. You cannot use before in a sentence, and in the same sentence you would use because they obviously they mean different things, right? We're agreed on that. So the conjunctions that we're having here featured in the theme are after and before, and when you look at them, you know that they are more or less related to the idea of time, to the idea of sequence. Sequence means that you have a number of events happening after each other, right? Remember, and this is relevant to what we're doing. What we're doing in the theme is talking about celebrations and talking about festivals and how these festivals take place in terms of the sequence they happen with. Remember when we spoke about El Janadariya festival, and we said that people, if it takes more than one day, so on the first day people do that, you're going to find yourself using after that they do this, and before they do that they do that, they do this, for example. So as you can see, after and before are always used whenever we talk about time, whenever we talk about a chain or a series or a sequence of events where you have first and then second and third and so on. Are you getting the idea?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, that's interesting and good. Okay. And we have an example, for example, after getting money from the bank, the man goes to the supermarket. Okay, so when you look at it, it used to be two sentences, but somehow we joined them together and we ended up having one sentence. How can I know whether I have two sentences or one sentence in the example that we're given? If you have two sentences, how many full stops do you have, ya Jama'a? I'm asking.
Just one.
If you have two sentences, mind you,
Two.
yeah, absolutely, okay. But if you have one sentence, you only have one full stop or one period, right? So in this case, after getting money from the bank, the man goes to the supermarket. This is one or two sentences.
So one sentence.
It's one sentence. Do you think it? I'm asking. Do you think it was two sentences?
No, it
Yes.
was dependent and independent.
Yeah. Forget about the labels for a second. Let's just. I'm asking a very simple question. Please mute your mic. Mute your mic, please. My question is very simple. It's not about which of them is dependent and which of them is main and everything. I'm asking whether we before this one single sentence that we're having, did they used to be two sentences? This is my question.
Yes, doctor. It's supposed to be two sentences.
Okay, so
But we joined with
yes, we joined them using what?
using after, using conjunctions or gerund.
Okay, it's two things that we're doing here. We're using after and we're using a comma in the middle. Can you see that?
Yes.
Okay, right. Can we go to the original sentences? I mean, I would like you to remove. Yeah, Gama, somebody is using his or her mic, please. Don't use your mic unless and until I ask you to do so. Unless and until you think that I need you to answer, Gama. Okay? So if we remove after, we will end up having the two sentences with the small changes, of course, and modification. So after getting money from the bank, what was the original sentence? Can somebody?
May I?
Yeah, okay.
It's supposed to be the man gets money from the bank, and this full stop.
And then a full stop. And the second sentence, the man goes to the supermarket.
Yes.
Okay. Perhaps logically we would know that going to the supermarket would come after you get money, because you don't go to the supermarket without money. But perhaps you will need to stress that in a better way by using a conjunction that shows sequence. What happens first? Okay, so first he goes to the bank, and then second he goes to the supermarket. But we're not going to all the time use first and second. Do we have other options? Yes, we do. What are the other options that we have? We can simply use after and before. So after getting money from the bank, the man goes to the supermarket. Can we use before? I'm asking you. Can we use before and we change?
Yes.
Yeah. Come to the mic. Identify.
Yes.
Yeah, please identify yourself. Remember, whenever you come to the mic, you say, I am Ali, for example, or Mona for that matter, and then you are on your own. Go ahead.
I am Misal.
Nizar.
Before Wisal.
Wusal.
Yes. Before going to the supermarket, he went to the bank.
He goes, or the man goes to the bank. Excellent, Wusal. Thank you so much. Okay. So obviously, the sky is the limit when it comes to how many connectors and conjunctions you can use. But perhaps in the interest of time, we're going to stop there. Okay. So making past participles. So what's a past participle? Whenever those three famous divisions of a verb. If you have a verb, it's either in the present form, or in the past form, or in the past participle form. Let me give you an example. When I say go would be present form, went would be past form, and gone would be the past participle form. So what are we interested in here? We're interested in the past participle form of the words. Okay, can we do that? I'll give you a minute to think about them, and then we can you know, have answers. Okay, so it's easy and it wouldn't take, perhaps giving it a minute would be too long or too much. I'm doing them with you. So buy, bought. Okay. Can we have answers, everyone?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
My name is Adham. The past participle for make would be made.
Okay, made. You have one more. Go ahead. How about C? Give us C.
C would be seen.
C. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. Please
Yeah,
put your.
Dr. May.
You're welcome.
Yes. Somebody else, please.
My name is Khalid.
My name.
Okay.
Get, got,
Okay.
and but.
Put. It's the same thing, right? Thank you so
Yes.
much. Can we have the young lady say, the young lady, Riham, say,
Yes,
Riham.
me again.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Can I say the answer?
Yeah, please.
Okay, my name is Abdurrahman Yasser.
Mhm.
The answer is said.
Okay. So how do you spell said, ya Abdurrahman?
SAID.
Okay. Thank you so much. Okay.
No.
So joining sentences with after. Okay, so this is an exercise that we would need to do. So rewrite the first half of each sentence with the present perfect. So what is it that he wants us to use? And of course, you're familiar with the present perfect. Present perfect is when you use have or has plus the past participle. Okay, so you're going to deconstruct the first part or unbuild. The first part is after putting or after saying. So you're going to kind of
Dr. Sorry for interruption,
yeah, go ahead.
but isn't the past participle for get is gotten?
It can. What did we say? Did we say got?
Yeah, the not be, but
Yes.
if there's
Yeah, it can be either. What's your name again? I'm sorry.
I am Marwan.
Marwan, it can be got or gotten. The two of them are correct.
Okay.
Perhaps gotten is old English or something. Okay. So again, so after putting on their special clothes, the boys and girls go to the town hall. So what we need? We need to rewrite it, rephrase it, and there is a condition. We need to use the present perfect in the first part. Okay. So let me, before we proceed, I'd like to ask you about after, and you have a verb, what looks like a verb, but it is in the ing form. You're familiar with this structure. Whenever you have a conjunction, let me tell you this, ya Jama'ah, this is very important. Whenever you have a conjunction, and this conjunction is not followed by a full sentence, it ceases to become a conjunction. It's not a conjunction anymore. So what do we call it? We call it a preposition. And of course, you're familiar with the fact that after prepositions, we put the verb in the ing form. Okay? Are you getting my idea? So whenever you have conjunctions, words like after and before and even when, Okay, and they are followed by the verb. So the verb has to be in the ing form because the conjunction is no longer a conjunction. We treat it as a preposition where after the preposition, as you know, we put ing. So that's why we're having after putting. That's why we're having after saying. Please mute your mic. After making a speech. Okay, yalla. Let's like I said, we're using present perfect. So I'll give you perhaps a minute. That's easy. You have only 2 sentences.
Can I answer?
Yes. Can we have like a minute and then I'll allow you to answer. What's your name? Okay. So give us perhaps less than a minute and you are on your way. I think I did something. What did I do? Okay. Okay. So what's your name again?
Nof Bagadir.
Okay, Nof, go ahead.
After they have said hello to the boys and girls and officer.
An official, okay. So why would you say they? Obviously, we're talking about an official. An official is he or she, right?
Yeah.
So after he, because you said they, right?
Yeah.
After he has said hello to the boys and girls, right? An official makes a short speech. Are you getting the idea? Okay, thank you. Can we have somebody else for
Here,
3?
doctor.
Yes, me,
Number
doctor.
3.
Yes. Can we have one of the one young lady, because we've been using or we've been calling on
I can
maybe.
answer.
Yeah, go ahead. What's your name? Okay.
Emily.
Yeah, Emily. Okay.
Okay. After they have made a speech, the official gives each boy and girl a small present.
Why do you guys insist
can I-
that it is they?
No.
Official is singular.
After he has
made a speech, the official gives each boy and girl a small present, right? By the way, it can be he or she عشان بس البنات ما يزعلوش, right? An official can be male or female, right? Okay, thank you so much. Okay, let's move somewhere else.
So, doctor, what's the difference between these 2 sentences?
I mean, it's a matter of progression. You go back to the remember the festival and see what happens first and what happens next. These are remember when we spoke about sequence, when we talk about festivals and we talk about what they do, they start with what and then after that they do what and so on. Are you asking about the meaning or the grammar or what?
I asked why we use the past participle in this situation.
Because we're using present perfect, yeah, Marwan. Present perfect means have or has plus the past participle. Okay, and it also indicates, moving from one stage to another, doing something, and then after that you do something else. Okay, let's move to the speaking part, and the speaking part is exclusively about festivals, and we have been talking about festivals. Okay, so let me ask you about the picture. Can you see this picture?
Yeah.
So
Yes.
can you recognize the country? Remember last time we spoke about recognition. Recognition means that you say, yes, I know this, I know that. Can you recognize the country?
India.
India is no, it's not India.
It's like
No,
it's England.
Morocco.
Is it Russia?
It's England.
Yeah, perhaps they are I mean, they can be East Europe, but they can't be, definitely they cannot be India.
Russian.
What?
Maybe
Yeah, I like this
Mexico.
idea. Well, I don't know. We'll check, but definitely it's not. Yeah, and it's not Africa or India because of how those guys look, right? Recognition is about knowing part of the, I mean, the answer, right? Okay, so if you so this is a festival somewhere, perhaps in East Europe, where you have countries like Lithuania, Russia, right? Poland, right? Are you familiar with these countries? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So we're talking about what kind of festivals? We're talking about local festivals. Okay, what would be the antonym for the word local? Remember when we spoke about antonyms and synonyms, and we said that synonyms are words that have the same meaning, while antonyms are opposites. So what would
International.
be international? What else?
International.
International,
Worldwide.
global,
Global.
universal, right? Okay, right. So tell your partner about 5 special days in the year in your country. Let's talk about that. I mean, mashallah, we come again, like I said last time, we come from different cultures and different nationalities, and every and each one of us has his own special days. I mean, his or her country has very special days. We need 5. Can somebody come to the mic and give us 5 special days in the year
I
in
can
his
tell
or
one, and it's kind of weird.
what?
I can tell one, but it's kind of weird.
No, it's no,
We have,
nothing is weird. Yeah, just
we have a 3-day.
we have you have 3 days in the year.
3-day.
3 days, which is interesting. Why weird? This is very environmental. This is very environmental, yeah, friendly, right? It's something that you should be proud of, actually. What's your name and what's your country?
I am Marwan, and I'm from Syria.
Marwan. Okay. Okay. So you have a 3-day where you mark what?
We just be grateful for trees and.
Yeah, remember, Marwan,
fire.
I mean, your country is an agricultural country, so it's only natural that you have festivals like these. It would even it would feel strange and weird if you don't have one, as a matter of fact. Okay. Okay. So what other special days do you have in Syria, Marwan?
We have a teacher day also.
Yeah, that's interesting, mashallah.
Yeah, we have Teachers Day.
Of course, you have a Mother's Day, right?
Yeah, everyone has a Mother's
Yes.
Day.
So perhaps you're talking about what is unique about Syria, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Can we move somewhere else? Can we go to Lebanon, where we have Melissa? I think Melissa is both Turkish and Lebanese, right? If she's around.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, okay. So you'll give us 10 special days. 5 for Turkey and 5 for Lebanon. Yeah, I mean, we would settle for 5. Go ahead. Choose any 5. Obviously.
Can I think? Because
Yes. Yeah. Okay, make a list and come back. Okay, can we have somebody else?
Me.
Okay.
I'm from Lebanon also. We have Cedars Day, يوم الأرز.
Okay, nice.
Every people go around there and like to sit around the trees.
Interesting. That's very, also, like I said, very, very eco-friendly. Yes. Any other days that you would like to talk about from Lebanon? Okay. Perhaps people need to think. Okay, let's move somewhere else. So studying a model, you know what a model is? Model is something that you follow and imitate. So you're going to hear two students talking about, kind of mute your mic. You're going to hear two students talking about a local festival. So we're not going to hear, we're going to go all the way back so that we can read the conversation. It's 1.8. I think it's towards the end of the book. Let me go. 1.8, you guys have the book handy. If you can go there before I do, just read the conversation. 1.8. 1.8. This is taking too long. Okay. Yeah, we're almost there, hopefully. So 1.8 is the, can you find that? Okay, is it clear enough? Yeah, I think it's now clearer than ever. Yeah, I would like you to read the conversation. You have two voices, voice A and voice B, and they are engaged in a conversation, obviously, about local festivals. Can you do that? Hello.
Yes.
Okay, so
Yes.
you're reading, right?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead. I'll give you 2 minutes for that. Okay, are we done? Remember, conversations are easy and quicker to read than comprehension passages, right? If you're reading an article or an essay, it would have taken longer in time, right? Do you guys agree with that? When people read conversations, it's easier to process, and it's also quicker.
Yeah, it's easier.
Yes, it was easy.
Okay, good. Can we talk about it? So how many people are involved in this conversation?
Two.
Two people.
Two people.
Yeah,
Two.
there are two people.
So do they belong to the same country?
No.
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 No, there.
Oh,
No.
okay.
No, they don't.
Okay. So how many countries do we have?
Two countries.
Do we have the names of the two countries?
Poland.
And my question is very specific, ya Jamaa. I didn't ask about the name of the country. I asked whether we have.
No, there is one country.
Okay, so we know
No.
about one country, okay, and we can tell from the word Polish. Polish tells us that we're talking about Poland, right? But
Yes.
how about the other country? Do we have the name of the other country?
No.
No.
No, we didn't have.
Okay. Can Poland is where? Where is Poland?
East
Europe.
Europe.
In Europe.
It's in Europe, yeah.
Okay. What do you think where do you think the other country is? Do you think it's also in Europe?
Yeah.
Yes.
Why? Why do you think it's in Europe? Remember,
They're talking about similar festival.
because they are talking about a similar or a shared festival. Remember, the other guy told him that they have a similar festival, right? Okay, good. So Polish is the name of the country, or the nationality, or the language? What do you think?
I think the nationality.
It's
The language.
Nationality.
The nationality.
it's both the nationality and the language. Okay. So do we have people who speak Polish? Do you speak Polish? Anyone? Everyone?
No.
No.
No. Okay, good. So what happens if you speak more than one language? What do we call you? Yani we have Melissa, who happens to be Lebanese, speaking Arabic, and Turkish, speaking Turkey. How do you describe?
Doctor.
We say that she's what?
Called bilingual.
Bilingual.
Excellent.
Bilingual.
Excellent. So Melissa is bilingual, and we are all bilingual because we speak Arabic and also English, right? Okay. What happens if you speak like 3 or 4 languages? What do they call us? They call us multi-lingual. Okay.
Multi-language.
No. Multilingual. Lingual. Okay.
Oh, okay.
What's the meaning multi-building?
What?
Yeah. What's the meaning?
Multilingual means that you speak more than 2 languages. Yeah. What's your name? What's your name? Okay. Okay. So again, sometimes you even have dictionaries, and they say that this dictionary is bilingual. Bilingual dictionary is a dictionary that has 2 languages. Okay. Okay, let's move somewhere else. So let's talk about this festival that we're talking, that the conversation is about. Okay, remember when we speak about festivals, what is it that we ask for or look for in a festival?
What is the name, first of all?
Okay, the name of the festival, yeah.
When the event occurs.
Yeah, when it takes place or occurs, yes.
What they wear.
What if people wear special clothes? Yeah, very good.
What they wear.
Yeah, I don't know, يعني whether they
Or
wear
how
special
do you
clothes.
prepare it?
How they prepare for it. Yeah, very good, excellent.
What is the activity they do it in?
What is it that they do during
And
the
also
festival?
what they eat.
How they use the flowers?
No, flowers is specific to specific festival. It does not apply to all festivals. We're talking about general things about festivals, right?
What
Okay,
they eat?
okay. Let's now go to this specific festival. Okay, so when does it take place every year? I'm asking.
23rd of June.
The July.
It's June 23rd or the 23rd of June. Yeah, okay. What do they exactly celebrate? What is it that they celebrate?
The longest day and the shortest night.
Yes, the longest day and the shortest night. Okay. So what do they do exactly?
They wear dress in colorful.
Okay, they
Traditional
wear,
clothes.
they dress in colorful traditional clothes.
And there's music, they dance, and fireworks.
Okay. There is a special part for young women, right? Especially at their
They make
married. They make wreath. Wreath would be
wreaths of flowers.
okay. So I don't know what wreath means. Do we have a meaning for it in the conversation? So what is wreath from the conversation? You don't have to have meaning, a ring of flowers, right? Okay. So what do they do with them?
They wear it in the finger, and when the celebration has finished, they put it in the river.
Yeah.
When the man find it,
Mm.
he fall in love with her.
Yes, and this is of course tradition, and very interesting one. Okay. So, so what happens if you have men who are not married? Do they do the same thing?
No, only for
No,
girls.
they don't.
Yes. They make a fire and jump over it, right? Why? Why do you do that?
To be brave and strong.
Yeah, to show, to actually
Show,
to
to
show,
show.
of course, girls and women that they are strong and brave, right? Okay. Okay, that's interesting. Let's move all the way back to where we were. So as you can see, the theme is very interesting and very relatable, like we agreed, right? It's about things that we're familiar with. It's about things that we deal with as people belong to one of the cultures, a very rich culture indeed, the Arabic culture. Okay. Okay, so these are some of the words that we have taken from the conversation. And I think you're familiar with them. You have the word brave, colorful, fall in love, flower, national day, tradition, and wreath. So do you have any problems with any of these words?
What is meaning worth?
What is the meaning of the word wreath? I think you meant wreath, right? And we said wreath would be
last one.
yes, a ring of flowers, okay, that people put on their heads for special occasions. Okay. So why do you think traditional I'm not sure I heard you. So what are traditional festivals? Why do you think festivals are important for people, Agama? I'm asking you. Why do you think festivals are important?
Can I answer, please?
Yes, answer. Yes.
My name is Sam. I think it is important because it makes them special from who they are, from others.
Yeah, it's one way of putting it would be that they take, of course, pride in their ancient history and their traditions. So
Yes.
it's something that make them feel important, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's interesting. Thank you so much. Can we have somebody else?
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead.
My name is Naif Al-Marifa.
Naif.
Yes.
Okay.
Maybe because of the tradition it's become from their grandfather, and they're doing it to remind them of their old
Yes,
people.
yeah, their
Their
ancestors. We call
grandfather.
them ancestors or forefathers, and yeah, they because they, of course, they this is one way of honoring and showing respect to their ancestors or to people in the family who died, right? Yeah, that's interesting. Okay, let's move. If we move further down, so the right thing to say. This is everyday English. Really look at the photographs. Can you see the photographs?
Yes, we can.
How many do we have?
6.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Remember when we spoke about pictures and we said that pictures can be of people, places, things, or animals, right? So what do we have here?
Feeling.
People.
More
People.
feelings.
Yeah, I know. So these are pictures of people. Okay. So do they belong to the same age group? Do we have perhaps kids or young adults? Do we have different age groups or the same age group? What do you think?
The same
No
age.
difference.
Same.
They are almost the same age group, right? Almost. We don't have kids around, right? Can you see any kids? No, I don't see any. Where is the
No, we have no
kids?
kids.
Where are?
We have no
No,
kids.
no kids, right? Okay, what do they show? This is very important. What do these pictures show? What do they express? Emotions.
Body language.
Yes, emotions and body language.
Mood swings.
Mood, excellent. This is a very good phrase. Mood swings are. I mean, sometimes you're happy, some other times you're angry and upset, right? These are called different mood swings, and of course, they can't come without reasons, right? There are reasons for people to be upset, to be happy, right? Actually, you don't have to have reasons to be happy. If you're an optimistic individual, you are happy all the time. Against the odds. Mute your mic, please. SA, whoever this guy is. So how does each person look? Okay.
The first one, I think he is thinking.
Yeah, thinking. Pensive. We call him pensive. Pensive when you are engaged in deep thinking. Yeah. How about this young
Maybe
lady?
he's just bored.
Yeah, perhaps he's bored. She's
Second
sad.
one is
She's
like
crying. What?
or crying. She's upset or
she's upset and
She's
crying.
crying, maybe.
Yeah. Okay, the third guy is yawning. Yawning is a sign of boredom, is a sign of I mean,
he's tired.
sleepy. He wants to sleep. Yes.
Yes, he's feeling
Yeah.
sleep.
What do you think of the fourth one?
Depressed guy.
He made
a bad
thing. Depressed or maybe
Yeah.
bored.
Yeah.
Upset.
Yeah, he's upset. He's obviously more than upset, right?
Anxious.
Yeah.
How about the guy in the fifth picture?
He's
happy.
He's
He's very happy. He's
He's
over
having
the moon.
fun.
You know, when somebody
Celebrating.
is, are you? Yes. Are you familiar with this expression? When somebody is so happy, we say that he is over the moon. He is over the moon about his birthday party, and right?
He's
Have,
laughing.
Yes.
yeah. How about the last one?
Smile.
She's
Smile.
Good mood.
Yeah, she
Big
is in a
smile.
good mood. Yeah, okay.
Super
Of
face.
course, there are reasons why you don't just become sad for no obvious reasons, right? Why does each person look this way? Let's go from, let's take them reverse. Let's go to the lady, the last one. Why? Why do you think she looks this way? Obviously, you're going to come up with assumptions and
Maybe she's
yeah,
taking a photograph.
yeah, perhaps because she's taking a photograph.
Can I
Perhaps she
answer?
got, yeah, okay.
Maybe someone told her that she's wearing beautiful clothes.
Yeah, that's interesting. Perhaps she got promoted recently. When somebody gets promoted, you, are you familiar with this? When you get promoted and you're happy, of course, because you got promoted, because having a promotion means that you have a bigger salary, perhaps. Right? Yeah, Gamal, somebody's using the mic. For God's sake, mute
Doctor.
mic.
Maybe there is someone asking her to marry
Maybe someone told her a joke.
Yeah, true. أنا بس إن somebody is يعني keeping his mic on all the time, and this is bad. Okay, let's go all the way back to the lady who is crying. Why do you think she's crying?
maybe she
Maybe
lost one of her
someone died.
family.
Perhaps she didn't pass the exam.
Or lost
Maybe she
his
broke up.
job.
Perhaps she broke up with her husband.
Or she get fired from a job.
Yeah, perhaps she got fired from her job.
He remember or she
Someone
remember
Yeah, perhaps she remembers, somebody who is dear and near, and he's no longer there, perhaps dead or something. Yeah. So obviously, when it comes to interpretations and assumptions, the sky is the limit, right? Let's go somewhere else. Okay. So what is it that we're doing? This is kind of refreshing and interesting, where we have let me just tell you that conversations are of two types of or kinds. You have long conversations, and sometimes you have short ones. Okay, what do we call the short ones? We call them transactions or exchanges. Okay, so what do you think of these conversations? Are they long or short?
Short.
It's
Short.
exchange.
So these, what are you going to call them? Exchanges or transactions. Okay, good. So what I want you to do is I would like you to read the transaction or the exchange in every and each situation, and I would like you to fill in the spaces using the words that you have in the box. Can you see the box?
Yes.
You guys have 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Yalla, go ahead.
Okay.
Somebody's asking me about the chat, and let me see how I can use the. I don't know what's happening. Okay. Can you still see the exercise?
Yes.
We still
Yes, we can.
And I'm looking for ways as how I can activate the chat, but I don't know how I can do that. And I'm using the chat now. Can you see that?
No.
No, we can't use yet.
I don't know. I will have to enlist the help of somebody, perhaps next time, يا جماعة معلش. Otherwise,
No problem, doctor.
Thank you. And otherwise, we're going to waste time. Okay. So, but you can still see the whatever I am sharing, the book.
Yes.
Yes, we can.
Oh, okay, good.
Can answer now.
Yeah, let me go back to.
What can I answer?
Yes.
Yes, me too. I want to answer, doctor.
Oh, okay, okay. I think we have enough for everyone. Okay, the first exchange. I need a young lady. Go ahead.
Okay.
Okay.
First, I think, what's wrong?
Oh, I didn't get the job. Bad luck. I'm sorry. Thanks. So the first one is, what's wrong with you?
Yes.
Okay. You guys agree. Okay. Let's move to the second one.
Can I answer?
Yeah,
Can
go
I
ahead.
Can I
Okay.
answer?
I think, hi there, happy birthday.
Okay. So what did you say? Hi there. Happy birthday. Oh, thanks.
Yes.
And here is a card. That's really nice of you. Thank you. Thank you. Let's move to number 3.
Number 3.
Can I answer?
Yes. Okay. Gentleman. One of the gentlemen over there.
Me, doctor.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Okay.
What's
Go ahead.
the matter?
Has something happened? Has something happened? Yes, my grandmother has died. Oh, I'm so sorry. Thanks. We were really close. Let's move to 4. Can we have another gentleman? We'll have another gentleman, and we'll keep 5 and 6 for the ladies. Okay, 4.
My name is Khalid.
Okay.
Number 4.
Can I answer?
Are you tired?
Yes, I am. We've just had a new baby. Congratulations. Is this a girl or a boy? A boy. Okay. Like I said, 5 and 6 are for the young ladies. 5.
Can I answer?
Yes.
Can I
Okay.
answer?
Yes. Go ahead.
You look a bit stressed. Yes, I've got an important exam tomorrow.
Okay. Yes, I have got an important exam tomorrow. Well, good luck. I'm sure you'll be fine. Thanks. I hope so. Number 6. Let's move to 6.
Can I answer, please?
Yes. Yeah. Please go ahead.
I passed my test.
You did. I passed.
I passed, yes.
Yeah. Okay. We don't pronounce the da. It's ta. So I passed my test. Sorry, which test? My driving test. Well done. That's great. So these are cliches that we normally use in situations. These are things that we don't think twice about. Okay, and language is about that. There is a part in language where you need to think. And there are parts where you don't think. If you see somebody celebrating his or her birthday, you would simply say, happy birthday. If somebody is telling you about his exam results and the fact that he or she passed, you would simply say, congratulations. You don't think twice about it, right? If somebody says that one of his family members passed away or died, you would simply say, I am sorry, right? Okay. And let's assume that it is raining outside, wherever we are. Okay, so let's assume that it is raining, and I'm asking you, is it raining? You're going to say yes.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
You're not sure. You're not sure. I would like you to think. So is it raining? So
I
you're going
think
to
it is.
say, yes, I think
I
it
think so.
is, or excellent. I think so. So you don't say I think that, for example. You don't say I think that, right? I think so. Are you going to take, let's assume that you're, let's talk about next semester and taking EL112, for example, registering EL112. And I'm asking you, for example, but you don't know, you don't know whether you're going to pass or so. There is this sense of hope that you have. So are you going to take EL112 in summer? So what are you going to say?
I
Yes,
hope
No,
yes.
I'm
so.
not.
You're going to
I
say,
hope so.
do you say I hope that or I hope so?
I
I
might.
hope
I
I
so.
might.
hope so.
I hope
I
I
hope
hope
that.
so.
no, we don't use that. We don't use that. So it's always I think so. It's always I hope so. Okay, is that clear?
What about I might take it?
Yes, doctor.
Yeah, take it, no problem. But what I'm trying to say is that if you're going to use think, if you're going to use hope, but don't use that with them. This is my.
Doctor, I didn't understand because I
There
said
is.
I hope so.
Oh,
You said to me that's wrong.
um, mm, 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 mm. What I'm trying to say is that whenever you have think or hope, you don't use that after them. If you agree with somebody, okay, never use that. This is the whole idea. It's as simple as this. Okay. Anyway, okay. So role play conversations for these situations. So got 78% for the last assignment. So what kind of is it a happy situation that you're in if you got 78% for the last assignment?
No.
Okay,
Not
so
really.
you're going to so you're going to feel bad about it, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, right.
And people would ask you why? Why are you behaving the way you are? What, has something happened? So you're going to tell them, I got 78% for the last assignment, right? You're turning perhaps 21 today. So people should tell you what? You're turning 21.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, absolutely. You have decided to get married. So
Congrats.
congratulations or congrats. You have an interview tomorrow, perhaps a job interview or something.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Good
Just
luck.
Good luck. You were not chosen for the sports team.
Hard luck.
Hard luck.
Hard
Yes.
Hard luck. Hard luck.
Bad luck or hard luck. You have had a death in the family. Yani God forbid.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I'm sorry to hear
Sorry to
that.
hear that.
Yeah, my sincerest condolences and lots of things.
I'm
You,
sorry.
you stayed up late last night to revise.
trust.
You look stressed out, right? Because it shows on your face when you don't sleep well, right?
Yes.
Does it show on your faces? I'm asking you because it may differ from one person to another.
Yeah.
Does it show on your
Yes, it
face
shows.
if you stay up late at
No.
night?
Of course. It shows.
Okay.
Yes.
For me,
Uh,
no.
Yes.
okay.
Yes.
Okay. Interesting. So how many yeses? Let's check how many yeses and see whether it shows on ladies' faces or it shows more perhaps on men's faces. So let's talk about the men. Does it show on your face when you're tired?
Yes.
When you stay up
Yes.
late? So how many yes?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yes, it
Okay.
shows.
No.
Okay. How about the young
Doctor,
ladies?
doctor,
Let me finish, please. Let me finish. It's a game that we're playing. Okay, don't stop me in the middle of a game that I am I'm playing with you. Anyway, let's go to the young ladies. Does it show on your faces if you stay up late at
No.
night? No.
Yes.
Sometimes.
Yes.
Okay.
Sometimes.
But I put
Okay.
makeup, you know.
Yes, I know. Okay. Anyway, let's go somewhere else. Yeah, somebody was asking. Go ahead. Yeah, the young man. There was a young man, and he was asking.
nothing.
Okay, طيب. Let's go to the vocabulary box and see these words. You have words like cake, cousin, delicious, leader, married, and origin. Do you have any issues with any of these words?
The last one.
The last word, origin. Okay, your origins is where you come from, where you originally come from, right? When I ask somebody what is the origin of the problem? How did the problem start? What are your origins? Where you come from, right?
Yeah, got it.
Okay, so you also have the word delicious, right? Give me a synonym for delicious.
Good taste.
What a
Yeah,
delicious
taste.
food.
Yeah, you
Yummy.
have yummy. You also have the word tasty, right? You're familiar with tasty, right? Yes, okay. What would be the antonym of delicious? Antonym?
Horrible.
Disgusting. Disgusting.
Undelicious.
No, we don't have delicious in English. So you have horrible.
Bad.
Bad. Very bad indeed. Okay. So what would be the antonym for married? People are either married or
Single.
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 you can be single. You can be divorced.
Divorced. Yes.
You can be.
Young.
You can also be
A
widowed.
widower.
Widowed with the adjective with ed as an widowed. Widowed is an adjective and it means somebody whose spouse is no longer there. Widow is for women and widower for men, and widowed for both. Is that
Widow?
widow for women?
How can you spell it?
It's WIDOW. Okay. So this is for women. For men, you add ER, widower. Okay, let's move somewhere else. Okay, you're familiar. Widowed. If you make it an adjective, when you add ed to widow and it become widowed. Okay, and then you have the word tie. I'm sure you're familiar with tie, right? Okay, let's move somewhere else. Okay, so what we have here, showing understanding. So you're trying to show people that you understand what they are saying. So how do you do that? You, of course, you show that through, the quality of voice, the quality of sound that you're making, and also through perhaps repeating the word, perhaps through commenting on what is happening. And we have an example. So when a person, mute your mic, please. When a person gives us some new information, we must show that we understand, if we understand, of course. We can do this by echoing important words. Echoing means repeating important words. So we often add a question or a comment. So after you echo the important word, after you mention it again, you use a question or a comment. And we have an example here. So originally it was in September, not July. So this is somebody speaking, and somebody is going to react by saying in September. So it means that he is echoing or repeating the word, and then he follows that with a question, which is a comment. So did they change it recently? Okay, and of course the tone of your voice can tell a great deal. So, or you can say in September, why did they change it? And then we have another example. So the children sing a special song. The children sing, obviously somebody is giving a statement by saying that the children in a special festival or on a special occasion sing a special song.
Sorry, Doctor, where are you?
Let me finish, please.
Sorry, Doctor, where are you?
Can't you see the book?
I see it, but where
Yes.
Page 17.
The part that I'm moving, can you see the movement that I'm making? Can you see that?
Untitled Chapter.
Yes, absolutely. Yes. Can you see that? Hello.
No, the movement on the screen doesn't show to us.
You can't see that?
We can see, doctor. We can see.
Okay.
I can't see that.
So everybody can see it. If you cannot, of course, you know how to handle that. Go out and come back. Anyway, we're showing people that we understand. So how can you show that you understand? I mean, somebody may say that a movement of the head can be the simplest thing that you can do, or the least that you can do. Verbally, you would use an echo. An echo means that you would repeat the important word, and you would follow that with a question or a comment, like we did. Okay. And then we move on to asking open questions. Okay, so we didn't know that there are open questions and there are closed questions, but now we know. So what are open questions and what are closed questions? Let me give you questions, and I would like you to tell me whether you think they are open or closed. When I say, perhaps, are you married?
It's a closed question.
Open question.
Yeah, it's a closed. You're going to, you don't have many choices.
Yes or
It's
no.
either yes or no, right? Okay, you're either this or that. When I say, are you Saudi?
It's a closed
Close.
It's a closed question. But if I ask you, where do you come from?
That's an open question.
Yeah,
It's
that's
open question.
you have different. Yeah. Now I am expecting, you know, a range of answers, right? When I say, when did you get up this morning? So lots of answers, obviously, right? So this is the difference. Open questions are, you know, open to many answers, while closed questions are limited. You don't have much option. Okay, so when I ask you using when, which, how many, and who, these are obviously what kind of questions? These are absolutely. Or can we do them? Yalla, go ahead. I'll give you.
I have a question, doctor. Can I answer B?
Is your question open or closed? Somebody's asking a question.
Yeah.
Is it open? Is it an open or a closed question? Are you going to ask me, for example, Dr. Sameh, are you married?
No. Absolutely, you're married, mashallah, tabarakallah.
Okay. So your question is open, obviously. Yeah, go ahead.
Skills check 2.
Yes.
The second one, you say, do you come from Japan? Why he didn't say, did you come from Japan? Because he is here, it's present simple.
No.
He came for one time. He's not coming a lot and come back, coming a lot and come back.
When I ask you, where do you come from? So where do you come from means yesterday and today and tomorrow. I'm talking about something that is unique to you, something that is unique to you. I'm talking about something that is, I'm not talking about an action that you perhaps did yesterday and that is over and done with. So do you come from Japan? Do you come from Jeddah? You don't say, did you come from Jeddah? Because did you come from Jeddah? I'm asking you about when you came from Jeddah. I'm not asking you about Jeddah as your hometown. So if you ask about places that are your hometown, you use present simple. You don't use past. Yeah, let me ask you about your hometown. So what am I going to say? I'm going to say, where do you come from? Not where did you come from? Are you getting the idea? So I'm asking you, where do you come from?
Yeah.
You tell me, where do you come from?
From Sudan.
So I come from Sudan. So yesterday and today and tomorrow, right?
Yeah, I will. When you ask me, I will answer you by past or.
No, you're going to say I come from Sudan.
Not I came, huh?
No.
Okay.
Unless you're talking about a visit that you had for Sudan, perhaps last week or last month. You're going to say that I came from Sudan a couple of weeks ago, for example.
Yeah, it's happening until now because that, yeah?
Yes. Yeah. Absolutely, yeah.
Thank you, Doctor.
Okay, let's go all the way to the open question words that we have. Was like why, where, when. Can we fill this out? It's easy.
And
I'll give you less than a minute. I'll give you less than a minute. Before I forget, we will have an EL111 information session, and this session will be on exams. Okay, I'm announcing something, ya Jama'ah. Inshallah, on Thursday at 3 p.m. I will give an information session on exams and quizzes, because I have noticed that lots of people are confused about how many quizzes we will have and how we're going to do them and stuff like that. Okay.
Doctor, we didn't do any quiz before yet. Yes?
Me? No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
Oh.
Me? Are you no, it's this is the third week.
I'm asking if they if you give them.
No, not yet.
Okay.
So again, what I'm saying is that we're going to have an information session. It's going to be a session like this, but only for an hour, and I'll send you the link. Okay, in which we're going to talk about the quizzes, how many they are, and how many marks they are assigned for every and each quiz, and how we're going to do them. Is that clear?
When, Doctor?
Inshallah, on Thursday at 3 p.m.
Is there
next lecture?
Yes.
Or the next week?
La, this week, inshallah, on Thursday.
We will talk just, yeah? We will not do the exam.
No. This is only because I am the coordinator, and I feel that I owe it to you to explain things. Yeah. But I would like you to, yes, ya Jama'ah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
The last
it's okay.
question.
Go ahead. Okay.
Is there any homework we will do?
I will ask you to do stuff, but when we finish, inshallah. Okay, so like I said, I'll create the link. It's also a Teams link, and I'll send it on the two groups that we have. We now have a group for the class, and we have a global group that applies to all the sessions. And people asked why would we have two groups, and I simply say that the one that I have created is for all the sessions. Why did I do that? Because it's one way of reaching out to students. It's one way of replying very immediately to whatever questions they have. But if you haven't joined the new group, the EL111 kingdom wide, I would like you to join the group. I have I posted the WhatsApp group link on LMS. Okay, let's go back to business. So I think we're done. Let's move to B. So somebody.
Can I?
Yeah, you can. Go ahead.
Where do most people live in the countryside?
Go ahead.
Okay, so where do most people live?
In the
In the countryside or in
the city?
Okay, So the young lady, a lady wanted to.
Doctor, can I answer?
Okay, me.
Yes, you. Yes, go ahead.
Okay. When do you eat the biggest meal? At midday or in the evening?
Okay, so when do you eat the biggest meal? At midday or in the evening? Okay, D.
Yes, me.
Can I answer, Doctor?
Okay, can we have one of the young ladies and then we move to the men?
Yeah, sure. Okay.
D.
Who is the leader of your country?
Of your language?
I thought we said that we're going to start with the young ladies. Okay.
Can I answer?
Yeah, go ahead.
E.
Okay,
Which
E.
days in the year are holidays?
So which days in the year are holidays? Let's move to F.
Yes, me.
Yes.
Salim.
Salim,
How many days a week do children go to school?
So how many days a week do children go to school? Thank you.
Can I answer, Doctor?
Yes, yes, go ahead.
Why do people enjoy festivals?
Yeah, why do people enjoy festivals? Yes. Why? Why do we, I think we spoke about that enough. Let's move somewhere else.
Sorry, see what?
When?
When do you eat the biggest meal? At midday or in the evening? Okay. So let's move to, so you're talking to a friend and you're asking him or her questions. So complete each question to a new friend. So you're meeting somebody for the first time, which is a typical situation because in the class, we come from different cities and perhaps we're meeting for the first time. So let's assume that you're talking to a friend. Okay, so I would like you to complete the questions. Go ahead. I'll give you perhaps 3 minutes for that. Okay, you guys have 3 minutes.
Doctor, can I answer?
No, just give your colleagues the opportunity to finish them off, and then I'll give you the chance to perhaps answer.
Doctor, can I repeat more than word?
Can you do it?
Repeat.
There is no repetition needed, I think.
Okay.
Okay, can we start? B, the young lady, somebody wanted to
Can I answer?
Teacher, can I answer?
and there was this young lady that
Can I answer?
yes, are you the one?
My name Rawabi.
Rawabi, okay, go ahead, Rawabi. Number B.
Where you were born? What?
I mean, the word is old. The prompt is old. So what are you going to say? So where were you born is done. Let's do B. Old.
Can I answer it?
No,
what old are you?
How? You mean how old are you?
How old are you?
Okay, thank you. Can you do C? What's your name again? I'm sorry.
Rawabi.
Rawabi. Okay. C, Rawabi.
Where are you live?
Where do you live? You mean where do you live? Okay, so it's how old are you and where do you live? Let's move to D.
Can I answer?
Can I answer,
Yes,
doctor?
can I answer, doctor?
Can I answer, Dr. please?
Gentleman.
Okay, let's have one of the gentlemen.
Yeah.
Khalid Al-Hadi.
Okay, Khalid.
What's your father's job?
Okay, so obviously when you talk about jobs, you have so many ways of expressing that. So what's your father's job would be one. What other?
What do
So
your father do?
what does your father do? Right?
Yes, what does your father do?
What else?
A.
What occupation? What occupation does your father have? Perhaps. But what occupation is your father? Right? So what job does your father? I mean, obviously the sky is the limit. You have so many choices. Okay, E, ladies, number of people in your house.
Can I answer?
Yes.
Can I
Okay.
answer?
Can I answer?
لا تسكتوا. لا.
Okay, go ahead.
What is the number of people?
Can I answer?
Yes, okay.
How many people in your house?
So how many people are there in your house? If you're going to use number of people, what are you going to say?
How many persons?
I would like you to use the word number of people.
What? Can I answer?
What's the number of
Okay,
people?
what is the number of people in the house or in your house? Favorite color?
I want to answer, doctor.
I will answer.
Okay, okay, go ahead.
Okay. Which one is your favorite color?
No.
One is a reference to it.
Can I answer?
Yeah, go ahead. What's your name?
Mustafa.
Okay,
What's
Mustafa.
your favorite color?
Absolutely. What's your favorite color? Thank you, Mustafa. Activities at weekends, ladies. Yeah,
Can I
ladies.
answer, doctor?
Yeah, I need somebody who hasn't answered before.
Okay.
Activities. Sorry, which were or what? And
Yeah,
favorite color.
Which?
Okay.
What is your favorite color? No,
Which
it's
is
not which.
Okay.
What is your favorite color? Activities at weekend.
What activities do you like to do the weekend?
Yeah, what activities do you like to do at the weekend? Which activities do you do at the weekend? Yeah. Favorite subject? H. Okay, go ahead.
My name is Sarah.
Okay, Sarah.
What was your favorite? What was your favorite subject at secondary school?
So what was your favorite subject in secondary school?
Yes.
Okay. Career plans. Can we have somebody?
Can I?
May I answer the question?
Yeah, okay. Is that the one with may I? Go ahead.
What's your future career plan?
What is or what are?
What is your future plan or what is your career plan?
What is or what are?
What are your career plans? Sorry.
Yeah, very good. What are your career plans? What career plans do you have? Can we say that?
Can I say, do you have a career plans?
Do you have any career plans?
Do you have any?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, that's possible. Reason for learning English?
Can I answer, doctor?
Yes, go ahead.
What is your main reason for learning English?
Yeah, what is your reasons or main reason for learning? Excellent, thank you. What's your name?
My name is Dalia Mansour.
Okay, Dalia. Thank you, Dalia. Okay, so let's move to skill check 3, where we talk about negative sentences. Okay, so we're talking about sentences. Let me just remind you that in English we have 4 types of sentences. So what's a sentence? A sentence is a package of meaning. When you have a box and you're giving it to somebody, right? This somebody opens the box and gets it. So the whatever is going on between you and me is a box of meanings, right? So I gave you the box and you get the meaning, right? So so this box is actually made up of sentences. If I want to perhaps introduce myself, I'm going to use a certain type of sentence. If I'm going to ask you questions, I'm going to use a different type of sentence. If I'm going to give you commands and orders, I'm going to use a third type. If I'm perhaps negating something, I'm saying that I didn't do something, or so I'm going to use a different type of sentence. So 4 types of sentences that we have. And by the way, they apply to all the languages. So whether we're talking about Arabic or English or any other language for that matter. So let's start with the most common of sentences, which is what we call the affirmative sentence, the statements. Remember when I first met you, when I came, I said, my name is Dr. Sam. I will teach you EL111. EL111 is on Tuesday at 12 p.m. So what am I giving you? Am I asking you questions?
No.
No, right? Am I giving you orders?
You are
No.
giving
No.
No, and
It's information.
I'm giving you
Information.
information.
You're
I'm
giving
giving
us
you pieces.
information.
Excellent. I'm giving you pieces of information. And this is the most common types of sentences. How do we do that? Did you notice that I always start with I? I always start with he, she, Mona, Ali, right? What do we call that? We call that the subject of a sentence.
Subject.
Okay, can I say I and then I stop? What did you understand when I say I?
Nothing.
Almost nothing, right? So I have to say I am a teacher. So you will have to have am a teacher for you to understand. You know, it's exactly like what? It's exactly like al-mubtada and al-khabar in Arabic, right? When I say, for example, Ali, can I say Ali and full stop?
No.
علي علي الحارس بتاع عمارتنا. Okay, so الحارس بتاع عمارتنا would be the خبر, right?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
right.
Yes, that's right.
Okay, but this is how affirmative sentences are made. You have a subject and you have the rest of the sentence. Okay. And they are positive. Positive in the sense that I am telling you what actually happened. Okay, or what is happening and what is. Sometimes I tell you about things that didn't happen. And in this case, I'm going to also use the subject, but I'm going to use not. When I say I am not a teacher, it's exactly like I am a teacher, but the only difference would be that I used not. Ya jamaa, somebody is using the mic. Please mute your mic. Mute your mic.
هذا نايم شكله.
Okay. Okay. So I'm a teacher, and if I'm saying that I'm not a teacher, I'm going to simply say I'm not a teacher. I came to class last week. This is obviously affirmative. And I did not come to class last week. This is negative, right? Okay. So if we talk about negative sentences, how do we do or how do we make negative sentences? You simply use the word not. Okay, but where do you use the word not? You would say that it depends on the verb, right? If you have am, is, are, was, were, right? If you have have or has, you would use not after them.
It's called the verb, yeah?
Yes. So again, if you have verb to be, if you have a modal verb like can, could, may, and might, and all these kinds of things, all you need to do is to use not after them, and that would be it. So what happens if you don't have any of them? You don't have verb to be, you don't have can, could, may. In this case, you're going to use do before the verb. Do of course is changeable into does and did depending on the sentence. Let me give you examples. Okay, so a sentence like he is not here. So the original sentence was what?
He's absent.
No, it's not about that. I'm not asking about the meaning. I'm asking about the affirmative sentence.
Negative.
No, give me the affirmative sentence. The affirmative sentence is he is here. He is here, right? Okay. So in order to make it negative, all I did was using not, right? Simply because I have is. Is verb to be, right? So all you need to do is to use not. Okay. So let's go to the third sentence. I cannot dance. What was the original sentence? What was the affirmative sentence?
I can dance.
I can dance. Absolutely. Yeah, excellent. Excellent. So all you need to do here in order to make it negative is to do what?
To put not.
Excellent. To use not. I cannot dance. Absolutely. Let's look at sentence number 2. Obviously, you don't only have not, you have don't, right?
Yes.
Why did I use don't? Why didn't I say, let me give you the example. Why didn't I say, for example, we make not special food? Can I say we make not special food?
No.
No, this is this is old English. Old English. They used to use not and no question asked, like they say.
New information, okay. Doctor. Thank you.
Okay. So again, why did we use do? Because we don't have verb to be, and we don't have modal verbs like can and could. In this case, if you don't have verb to be like am, is, are, was, were, if you don't have modal verbs like can, could, if you don't have or has, in this case, you're going to use do or does or did. So are we going to use any of them, or there is things that we need to keep in mind? I'm talking about do, does, or did. Of course, it depends on the tense. If it's a tense like this one where we talk about things that gets repeated every year, so in this case, you're going to use present simple, which means do or does. With we, you use do, right? So we don't make special food. Am I making sense? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Type. Okay, so let's move all the way to make negative sentences in the present simple. Say things about yourself with some of the words below. So you're going to talk about yourself. You're talking about things about yourself, right? So which means that you're talking about things that happen with you on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, right? So what is the tense that you use in order to talk about activities that you do every day, every week?
I.
ايش رايك فيني؟ اول ما ذاك بشحن حقها.
We use present simple. Present simple. Present simple means a verb.
ايه عادي بالجامعة تصيرين تدرسين مع عيال يا حبيبتي.
المايك
شغال.
المايك
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 قفل المايك.
فضحتينا خلوها
شباب اسمع يا شباب سمح.
بس عشان كورونا ليش فتح المايك؟
خليني بس اشوف يمين عشان
mute all the mic doctor.
I don't like this.
Okay.
Let me just
Thank
repeat
you, doctor.
and see. Yeah, she stopped. Anyway, you can still see the book, right? Okay, so again, we're doing two things. We're first of all agreeing on what tense we're going to use. If we talk about things happening every day or every week, if you're talking about general things about you, what you like, what you don't like, where you live, okay, what you hate, what you do on a daily basis or a weekly basis or even a yearly basis. In this case, you're going to use present simple. Okay, affirmative sentence, you're going to use either you keep the verb as is or you add s if you're talking about somebody else. So what happens if you're using negative? In this case, you need to decide whether to use do, does, or not if you have verb to be. Okay, let me give you an example. Can you see the list of words that we have? You have sports, children, car, vegetables, assignments, sister, right? So we're making sentences about ourselves and we're using some of these words. Okay, so let me try my luck. Okay, one sentence would be I am married, right? Which means I am not single.
Yeah.
Okay. I can say I don't have any friends. When I say the lesson is difficult today. When I say I'm not tall, for example. When I say I don't drive. Can we do that? Can we have some of these words and we make negative sentences out of them?
Yes.
Yalla, try your luck. Go ahead. You don't have to finish or do all of them, by the way.
Can I start?
I don't.
Yes, please. Okay.
Okay. I have a bike.
Okay, good. Good for
That
you.
means I don't have a car.
Okay, I have a bike. I don't have a car. Nice, nice. Okay, one more. Okay, can we have somebody else?
Here, doctor.
Can I?
Yes, go ahead. Yes, go ahead.
I play sports.
I like sports.
Yeah, then I am strong.
Okay.
And
one more.
I eat vegetables.
I eat vegetables.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, can we have a young lady?
Can I answer?
Yes, go ahead.
I have sister.
I have a sister.
I have a friend.
I have a friend.
Just.
Oh, let's talk about the things that you don't have that you can you use the negative in some of them?
Yeah, can I say?
She didn't answer. She didn't give us what we want. But let's go back to her.
Okay.
Negative. Do you drive? I'm asking you. Do you drive?
No, I'm not.
Okay. No, I don't. So you're
No,
going to say I don't drive. I don't drive. Okay. Do you play football?
No, I don't.
I don't play football.
Yeah, interesting. Thank you. Can we have somebody else?
Yeah, can I say?
It's me.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
Mr. Salim, okay. I don't have
Yes.
children.
I don't have any children.
Any children.
Okay.
I am not married.
I'm not married. One more.
One more. I can drive.
I can drive. Okay, Salim, thank you so much. One final female voice, perhaps. Okay, go ahead.
Can I don't eat neither meat nor chicken.
Voice is not clear. Please keep a distance between the mic and your mouth. Okay, can we have somebody else?
Me.
Me.
Okay.
I don't play video game. I understand English.
Okay.
Can I answer?
Okay, one more, one
I
final
don't like
answer.
video games.
You don't like video games?
Yes.
Okay.
Can I have?
Are you strong?
Can I answer?
Are you strong? Are you strong? Okay. Okay, let's leave it there because we have lots of things to do. Okay, so what we have here, we have modal verbs, and I think from your previous learning experiences, you must know what a modal verb is. A modal verb is words like can, could, may, might, should, what else? Must, will. So these are all called modal verbs. What is so restate each sentence with a modal. Okay, so I would like you to use a modal verb. Okay, the correct modal verb. I'll give you a minute for that, and we have an example. So somebody is saying, for example, I'm not able to see you at the weekend. If you are not able to do something, it means that you cannot do something. Okay, so what is it that you're going to use? You're going to use a modal verb in the sentences.
But
Go ahead.
I
I'll
can't
give
hear
you
you.
a few.
I can't hear you very
Doctor,
well. Your voice is lagging, by the way.
Have internet issue.
No, wait. I didn't hear the question.
دكتور صوتي
Your
قطع.
voice is lagging. Your voice.
Not clear.
My voice is not clear.
No.
No.
Very static.
Okay, is it clear now?
No.
No.
Still.
It's lagging.
Okay, wait. Next time I'm not going to add network quality. Your network is causing poor quality. Try switching to a better network or moving closer to a Wi-Fi access point. Definitely not now, right? We're almost done.
We don't understand. It's very lagging.
Okay, so obviously we're experiencing a glitch in the network. Is it as bad? Are you still
It's really
unable
bad.
to hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, right. So can we stop on this note and with this item, and I'll work on it? We're meeting anyway next week, okay?
Okay, doctor.
Okay, no
Okay,
problem.
doctor, no problem.
Okay. On this note and with this item, we come to the end of today's class. Thank you so much, and I'll see you inshallah next week. Assalamu alaikum.
صوتي قطع.
دحين الصار ممكن